the previous video.
Yes, in the previous video on our other channel, because we have 4 YouTube channels if you didn't know, we reacted to the comparison between the Spanish language in Spain, Mexico, like South America, Central America, etc. And the accent were quite unique.
Yeah.
Yes. And now we're doing the same thing about the Germanic language. Yes.
Also, there has been a surge in use among British preschoolers of computers and smart devices, with under 5 spending on average almost 3 hours a day watching video content.
Wait.
So we're asking, is this a good trend or not? To what extent should we discourage the use of these devices for under 5s? Get in touch.
Damn, this is so proper English. It's not American. It's like maybe British without an accent.
Use the
It's
hashtag
so weird.
BBC
Auf der
The Brief.
Sicherheitskonferenz in München haben die USA und Russland im Syrien-Konflikt weiter auf ihren unterschiedlichen Positionen beharrt. In der Fußball-Bundesliga hat der Hamburger SV am Abend gegen Eintracht Frankfurt...
Is this the more natural German English? I always thought that this sound like Bavarian, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
It sounds very strong, huh? It's strong out when you think about Germany and you think about the do a stereotypical German accent, like exaggerate an accent, it's gonna sound like this. But maybe people speak like this naturally.
I have 0. My brain is empty.
Yeah.
I like, what is this? I cannot make it.
Oh, but
any
you know
different.
it's German, right? If you didn't know the language, you would know, right? Or no?
Not really.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it was because like I was reading this. Oh,
Deutsch.
Yeah, but I always think it's a Dutch, but it's not.
Deutschland. It means
Yes.
German.
So I just really like, oh no, it's German.
But to be fair, Dutch has some similarity with German, so.
mit 0:2 verloren. Damit untermauerte Aufsteiger Frankfurt seinen 4. Tabellenplatz.
But it's like, I like it. It's pretty kind of accent.
Tagesschau meldet sich wieder gegen 4:55 Uhr. Ich
Dat
wünsche Ihnen eine
gebeurt
gute
tientallen
Nacht.
keren per jaar door fouten bij het CBR, dat de examens afneemt.
Dan blijkt het onderzoek van onze researchredactie.
What
Door
was...
fouten bij het
Damn, this guy accent. Wow.
Wieder gegen 4:55 Uhr.
Wait.
Ich wünsche Ihnen eine
gebeurt
gute Nacht.
tientallen keren per jaar door fouten bij het CBR, dat is de examens.
Wow. Again, it sounds like a stereotype. The way that he speak. You know, not a neighbor. How do we say, or kolak, or roommate. He's in the Netherlands, but usually he's here with us. When he speak Dutch, it doesn't sound like this. He's from the south of the Netherlands. It doesn't speak like this.
Afneemt.
Dan blijkt het onderzoek van onze researchredactie. Mensen die zo hun rijbewijs krijgen, mogen dus gewoon de weg op, terwijl ze daar nog helemaal niet klaar voor zijn. Dat het vaak gebeurt, weten we zeker.
No, it sounds
Maar mogelijk
German.
is het probleem nog veel groter. Een paar jaar geleden betekende het vrijwel zeker een doodvonnis. Maar voor
Like,
2
really?
groepen patiënten met kanker in de endeldarm zijn de overlevingskansen in 20 jaar tijd drastisch gestegen. Een behandeling waarbij patiënten tijdens de operatie worden bestraald, blijkt
Damn,
bijzonder
there's some long word in Dutch or something.
Swedish.
Ett ryskt passagerarplan med 71 personer ombord störtade idag strax utanför Moskva. Samtliga ombord omkom och ryska myndigheter ska nu utreda vad som förorsakade.
In a weird way, German and Sweden, the way that they speak sound a little bit robotic, almost like similar in a weird way. I never thought about that. No? I feel like the Germanic language has a lot of similarity in the presentation of the language.
Kraschen. På tisdag inleds rättegången mot en terrormisstänkte
It's
Rahmat
almost sound
Akif.
German when it's not German, but it has the same kind of thing going on, no?
Actually, yeah, the throat thing.
Yeah.
Men före dådet på Drottninggatan har Sverige varit relativt förskonat från allvarliga terrorattentat.
Shit.
Däremot har Sverige sedan flera decennier tillbaka varit en rekryteringsbas för
Boere
terrorister.
en plaaswerkers in die Wes-Kaap verskil steeds oor 'n moontlike nuwe minimumloon. Die werkers hou voet by stuk dat hulle 105
African.
It's in South Africa. They speak a mix of Dutch, German, like 5 languages together, and it's called Afrikaan. Because remember, they were colonized by Europe, by many countries. And remember that in South Africa, the boat always go there, right? To transport the merchandise from like Asia to America. They need to go by South Africa because it's the lowest point, right? Cape Town. A lot of white people in Africa that live, that are white, that are African. Well, C is white. That's why it sounds Dutch, it sounds German, it sounds everything at the same
'n
time.
nuwe minimumloon. Die werkers hou voet by stuk dat hulle R150 per dag wil hê, maar
To me, it sounds more Dutch than German, but
dit sal 'n groot finansiële las wees.
actually, let's. In yellow, it's where they speak Afrikaan. So a big part of South Africa, a little bit of Namibia, and a little bit maybe of Botswana here. It's where they speak Afrikaan.
Okay.
That's why it's called South Africa, because it's south. It's south of the country, yeah.
En kan tot werkverliese lei. Openbare sittings word tans oor die kwessie gehou. Werkers by Harmony Gold se Kusa Salethu myn op die Wesrand sê hulle vrees nog geweld.
You pronounce really well. I feel like it's
omstruktureres, og flere opgaver lægges ind under ministeriet. Dermed er der også en ny magtbalance mellem ministeren og forsvarschefen, men aftalen kritiseres for at hakke.
What is that? Is that how I sound when I try to speak Swedish? You guys told me that when I try to speak Swedish, I sound like Scandinavian language / Danish. Is that what I sound with a potato in my mouth? Damn.
Der er også en ny magtbalance mellem ministeren og forsvarschefen, men aftalen kritiseres for at hakke Forsvarskommandoen i småstykker med uklar magtfordeling til følge. Forsvarsminister Nicolai Wammen er i studiet. Men spørgsmålet er så, om det er homofobisk at kritisere det.
Yeah.
It's tough, right?
Yes, like you don't even use your mouth. You use just your throat.
Yeah. It's funny because I can feel the German almost. I feel like all of these language are like German extension somewhere, and then they all develop their own language after that. Damn, it's rough. It's a rough.
Så Nicolai Wammen er i studiet. Men spørgsmålet er så, om det er homofobisk at kritisere den.
Is that how I sound to you guys when I speak English? Do I sound like... That must be tough for you to understand me then. I mean, not understand, but like get used to my accent?
How about me?
Beslutning. Morten Kabel og Rasmus Jarlov er i Deadline i aften.
Wait, let me try to
Nicolai
speak.
Wammen er i studiet. Men spørgsmålet er så, om det er homofobisk at kritisere den beslutning. Morten Kabel og Rasmus Jarlov er i Deadline i aften.
Vel møtt til Dagsrevyen. Ja, situasjonen i Oslo veldig uoversiktlig for politiet, og politiet ber folk holde seg unna sentrum og unngå store folkemasser.
Men like etter det som skjedde i Oslo sentrum ved regjeringskvartalet kom det meldinger om skyting på AUFs leir på Utøya i Buskerud. Dette altså AUF sin sommerleir. Reporter Astrid Rand.
It's the first language, the Norwegian one, that I don't see the German in it. It just sounds their own thing. No?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we make a reaction video about the language, please don't react to Denmark.
Why?
I think it's gonna be difficult.
Utøya i Buskerud. Dette altså AUF sin sommerleir. Reporter Astrid Rand der.
Der Vorsitzender von der Palästinenser Autonomie Mahmoud Abbas abgerät abzuhalten seiner kommenden Begegnung dem nächsten Chodesh in dem Mai.
Wow, I don't know Yiddish is a Germanic language? I have no idea.
Abbas hat zugestimmt, mitzuarbeiten, kei abzustellen dem Reinschmuggeln Waffen von Mitzrayim kein Azapass. Der Palästinenser Vorsitzender...
Is it because of World War II that they were displaced? And now they are somewhere in the Middle East?
Yeah,
like they were chased? Because I think they are Jews, right? I hope I'm not saying it wrong, but...
Vorgestellt vor Olmert, a detalen Plan von Anentwicklung die Palästinenser Sicherheitskeuches Lengois der Philadelphia do.
RTL de Journal mat haut dessen Haupttiteln.
Wait.
Lengois der Philadelphia do.
RTL de Journal mat haut dessen.
Estelle de Journal. It sounds French. Estelle de Journal. The way that you pronounce it, it sounds French, but it's not. I think they might speak French a little bit in Luxembourg, though.
Den Haupttiteln. Guten am Journal mat engem Faser fastchte Parteipräsidente vun DP an CSV.
Okay, this is weird because it's a mix of German and French. I feel like I understand her a little bit.
Am mat momenter héchier gunget do bei diesem Faserfastchter Familienminister Corinne Kahn an hirem Viergänger Mark Spautz de Mëttech bei se Kollegin Radio en hat Thema wät Reform vum Kannergeld, den entsprechende Projekt soll nach 400 Vakanz an der Chamber gestimmt.
Do you know what she sound like to me? She sound like someone who speaks French as a first language. She moved to Luxembourg for 30 years and now she only speaks Luxembourg, but she cannot get rid of her French in her. What remind me of?
aber net vun der CSV wie de
Kafari sem stjórnaði aðgerðum í Sveinskili segir björgunina þá
Apparently it's the hardest language in the world to learn.
Yes.
Icelandic. You saw the video too, right? Yeah.
Erfiðustu sem hann hafi tekið þátt í. Hjarta áfall björgunarmanns leiti til þess að leitinu var haldið áfram og lík franska ferðamannsins fannst. Evrópski ráðamenn kalla nýskipaðan utanríkisráðherra Bretlands ligara sem hegði sér óskaplega.
Yeah, that Trump.
Gott kvöld.
What did you say? Is that Trump? No.
Oh, no.
This looked like the former Prime Minister of the UK.
Oh.
Boris. The guy, remember? It says Boris, maybe it's him. But he just tackled a child.
Yeah.
Evrópski ráðamenn kalla nýskipaðan utanríkisráðherra Bretlands ligara sem hegði sér óskaplega. Gott kvöld. Björgunarsveitir fundu í gærkvöldi lík fransks ferðamann sem leitað hafði.
Yeah, there's so many R's.
Yes! I think it's gonna be good!
For me, why?
Tor Omega framvegis í vinnu og í Vestur-Sahara herta veitingarskip fyrir et norskt-hollenskt félag. Ta skipið í dag leið at bryggju í Las Palmas stóðu mótmælisfólk á bryggjunni. Marokko hersetti Vestur-Sahara fyrir 33 árum síðan og í einu nýggjar frágreiðing yfir almannakunngjørt leiðardagin vísir Amnesty International enn eina fyrir ekvislegu brotini og mannarættindi.
This also sounds easy.
I understand now why they all German English because they all have some similarity in the way that they speak, right? What?
Why do you don't include Switzerland?
Called Swiss German. So it's kind of the same as German, like not the same, but like it's Swiss German. So yeah, interesting. Well, thank you for that suggestion. It was more fun than expected. Yeah.
Yes.
And, see you very soon.